Good evening. I'm sure everybody here has invested in mutual funds. Do you know the average mutual funds who beat the S&P index? It's only 25 to 30%. But most of the funds require access to instant information in order to do performance. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sriram, co-founder of DataPI. We are going to democratize access to insights to all fund managers, making a level playing field in order to get better returns. What's the problem? Today, there is too much of information, very less insight. The opportunities and risks are all lost. An average equity analyst spends about 60 to 80 hours before even going into deep dive into the modeling phase. With DataPi, we are going to reduce it to minutes. How will we do that? So let's take an example. Let's say the analyst wants to do earnings power value. He needs to know what's the maintenance capex, growth capex. These are all not readily available in any financial data. You have to go through the SEC filings, earnings, calls, transcripts. We call these as first order of information. With DataPi, we'll parse the structured and unstructured data, correlate with different inputs, compute the value, and provide out-of-box metrics. Our differentiation is what we call a second order of information. So let's say Amazon is going into a networking space. There will be hundreds of stocks that are going to get affected because of this. What we will do is correlate and present what is the stocks which will be important for you based on your personalized investment criteria. So these two illustrates our value proposition. Better returns through qualified alpha generations and reduced spend on interns, consultants, and back office operations. Why now? Or the timing is right because with MiFID II regulations, the research firms are going to decouple from the research and execution stuff. And we expect that a lot of firms will look for second order of information recent new tools. And with technology growing in, a lot of companies are going to invest in AI, but there's nothing for large scale of funds that happen. If you look at the competitive landscape, there are all first order information providers, raw data providers. There are companies which are doing stuff in-house and some generic insights. But our differentiation is going to be on personalized insights, providing second order of information in minutes. Our go-to-market strategy is first to look at the hedge funds. We believe that even if we get 10% of the 12,000 hedge funds at $1,000 per user per month, we'll be able to get a potential of 100 billion in 5 to 6 years. You can expand to the other institutional investors, and the TAM is even bigger if you go to retail market. And this is only of US. If you go to international market, it's even bigger. Our go-to-market, like I mentioned, is 50 to 10 to 75 analysts. We'll have an enterprise deal of 500 to 1,000, depending upon the seats, and 50,000 subscription per team. Our team comprised of people with diverse background. Ali has founders the financial services background. Greg used to work at Facebook to build knowledge graph scalable products. I've got analytics and product experience. We have an MVP which is getting good reviews from the customers right now. What we are asking is 1.5 million, 1.8 million seed, which will get us 1.5 million ARR with about 30 paying customers.